Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie and I am not a chef. Welcome back to We're Not Chefs International Burger Day episode. Today I'm going to show you an easy recipe for black bean burgers. I usually make these as sliders, but since it's International Burger Day, let's go all out and make some burgers. These require very little effort and you probably already have everything already stocked in your kitchen. All right, don't forget to subscribe and comment below what your favorite veggie burger is to make or to eat, and let's get started. Okay, so first up, I have drained a can of black beans and I'm going to put them into a small food processor. You can use a potato masher, you can use a fork. This is just a quicker way to do it for the video. So here the black beans go into the food processor. And I'm not gonna get this a smooth consistency, I'm just gonna pulse it a few times so it's broken down, but I don't want a bean paste. So now I'm just going to put this into a bowl. 1 can of black beans. And I've never tried this with anything else, but I don't see why you couldn't make this with lentils. I would say this is just under a half of a red onion, diced and then sauteed in a little bit of oil with 3 garlic cloves. So once those are translucent, you can take them off the heat and that gives it a really nice flavor. I would not add raw onions into this because it will be hard for them to cook all the way through, so I cooked my onions first. Then I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of cilantro, and if you have that weird thing where cilantro tastes like soap to you, I'm really sorry. You can omit it. I don't know what it'll taste like. You can find something else to put in it. I've never made it without the cilantro, but you know, get creative. 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika. I am using regular paprika because I ran out of smoked paprika. A 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and here I have some oat flour. And to get oat flour, I didn't buy a bag of oat flour, I just had rolled oats in my house that I usually eat for breakfast. And I put them in the food processor and pulsed them until it was flour-like. And if you don't have oats or oat flour, you can use regular all-purpose flour as well. And I'm using about 1/8 of a cup, maybe a little less. If your consistency is not very wet, you don't need a ton. And my last ingredient is a tablespoon of soy sauce. And instead of soy sauce, I'm using liquid aminos, which are pretty interchangeable. So here are liquid aminos, 1 tablespoon. And now I'm literally just going to mix it all together and form patties. Super simple, very few ingredients, very little prep. Okay, so I will take you along on the burger grilling ride. I have a little indoor grill. Let's pop it out. Here we go. Okay, so we have our mixture here and I'm just gonna form patties and put them onto the grill. Let's see how many patties I can get. I guess it depends how big you want them, but make sure you're making them the same size as your buns. Maybe I should grab a bun or buns. So, you know, roughly that size. Leave them there and then we'll cook them on each side for a few minutes. And you know, you can get creative, add whatever veggies you want in here. You want a bell pepper in here? Go for it. All right, so I'm just gonna leave those, let those cook on each side for maybe like 4 or 5 minutes and then I'll flip them and I'll show you what happens. That is good. That is good. Nice, 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 nice. And while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and toast my buns on the grill and then we can build them. So for these burgers, I really like them, pretty simple. But since it's International Burger Day, we're gonna go all out as promised. So I'm getting a handful of Violife cheddar shreds and just popping them right on the grill. It would help if the grill was on. You definitely don't need to put this on the burger because they are so good by themselves, but you know, if you want to go cheese crazy, this is probably my favorite Violife cheddar shreds. This 100% tastes like actual cow's cheese to me, but it's not. Okay, so this is melting and we're just gonna scrape it into a little pile here. There we go. Look at that, look at that. All right, now we can build our burger. And just because you don't eat meat does not mean that you can't participate in ridiculous food holidays. Don't forget to leave us a comment about what you are eating on National Burger Day. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye.